Today's April 15th, and we just over the weekend we got some news of one of someone that we both knew and we gave a big shout out to last episode. Unfortunately, some events went down that involved him and some unfortunate people, and we just kind of wanted to let everybody know that the Sounds Good podcast we don't condone any kind of like activity that fell into what happened, and we just wanted to let y'all know that where we stand on that kind of stuff and how they're handling it and what's being done to take care of it. But yeah,
Yeah, I just want to say if you are in any other way influenced or intoxicated, that is no reason to take advantage of somebody,
hmm
And we'll end it at that note. It is just not the right thing. It is ungodly acts.
yeah, and yeah. So for those of you that left comments on our page, we didn't know that happened after we put the episode out.
Yeah, I did not know.
And so, yeah, so don't come for us. You know what I mean? We don't have anything to do with that. The events that took
Yeah,
place.
we did not stand by that shit.
Yeah. So
Simply put.
yeah,
But yeah, we want to just go ahead and say that. But weekend recap. How was your weekend, my friend, my brother, my homie?
my homie. Yeah, it was good, man. It was pretty eventful. Did some back and forth stuff. Took care of Saint. Got to see some friends. Hang out. Do some all around just hanging out with some homies. Got to catch the fight UFC 300.
Crazy, man. Both
Yeah.
both fights were ridiculous.
Yeah. And I'm not like super like I don't follow the UFC like that, but it was dope. I love to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cool to see like my homies that do know about the fighters and they know all the stats and stuff. So they kind of fill me in and like, yo, he's this dude's favorite or whatever. But yeah, so that's what I got to do, man. Just kind of hang out with some homies and just chill.
Yeah. That's tight,
What
man.
about you?
All I did this weekend was work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 312s,
Damn. 36.
36 to the dome, man. It was
Yeah.
cool, but at the same time, I'm glad it's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was able to sleep in a little bit. I mean, I woke up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock to file my taxes, bro. I don't know
Damn.
why, but
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
today's the deadline, the last
Yeah,
day.
make sure y'all take care of that. If you're watching this, it is too late.
Yeah, if you didn't file for that extension, you pretty much have to pay us,
Dunzo.
John and I. You got to pay us to do your taxes.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
No, just kidding. But shout out to my tax guy, Mr. Joel.
Yeah.
He did our taxes all the way from the other side of the world because he's currently like in out of the country, and he was like, "Yeah, man, just give me like a 12-hour advance
Wow.
heads up." Yeah, so he was able to knock it out. He does our taxes, man, and he's like really good. So shout
Okay.
out. So if you ever need, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'll plug you in with
Yeah,
that plug.
yes, sir.
But we wanted to ask, or we wanted to go ahead and with the ongoing segment
hmm
with traffic jams. What have you been listening to that's been stuck to you? And I'll start off by saying
Yeah.
first, I've been listening to this dude named Headband Andy. He had this song called "Bang My Chest." He has like this Playboy Cardi feel, has like this Tyler like influential like
hmm
sound, and also this one song that I just been man. If I'm on one, if I'm just like wanting to drink or wanting to
hmm
do and partake, bro, I put on the song. It's called "Off a Lit One" by ATM Danny's from California, bro. That shit slaps,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
I was actually listening to that in Mexico City, but it was cool.
Dope. Um, I actually have one. I had to look it up. I saw him on IG, and then like I saw it was like a reel, and I really liked it.
Who?
Isaiah Falls.
Oh, the Florida song?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
bro.
song goes hard.
Dude, the beat, the
Yeah.
visual. I was like, yo, I could play this. So I played that, and I
Cause
was
if you're
like,
from Florida,
yeah,
baby.
Flauta, baby, yeah, that one. And Jalen Nongda.
I didn't see it. Is he?
He's more of like old school soul sample
Oh, the
style.
brother. He's
The
like,
brother, yeah, he
yeah, I
sings.
remember that one. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the two that I've been playing. Like,
Yeah, our algorithm is kind of the same then for
okay,
music wise. Then
yeah, dope, dope. So shout out to them. So hopefully we put y'all up. If obviously if I'm late, then my apologies. But if you haven't heard of those dudes, check them out.
yeah, check those out. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, yeah, Florida.
Also, man, I
What's up?
just wanted to say this. Ben Baller had said it already.
Yeah,
David Chang, you a bitch.
yeah,
That season exists for like these restaurants that are like wanting to build
yeah.
and just like send generational wealth for their family from those restaurants that don't even
That's
have that
whack.
much returns,
Yeah,
but they're just trying to provide for their family.
as if
Trying to,
Asian cuisine wasn't suffering,
yeah,
right?
man, like just bro, let these people live, and
Let
it
them
is
eat.
not your innovative like
You didn't invent that
He
shit,
did
bro.
not invent that shit, man. I could not even say because I was so pissed, bro. And
Yeah.
that's something that just doesn't even make sense because a lot of people are having their own rendition of it.
Yeah.
And just because you have a rendition of it and you're like trying to trademark it doesn't mean it's yours, bro. Like let these people live,
Let
man.
them cook, right?
Let them cook,
That's what
bro.
the
Hell
kids
yeah.
that's what the kids say, bro. Let them cook. Let that man cook.
Yeah,
Um
I think that's something that you just need to be able to like.
so yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, does that mean like he's gonna go after like Trader Joe's because they have their own
Yeah,
version of the
Trader
crunchy
Joe's
garlic
shit is
and
good too.
yeah, bro,
Man, I
that's
wish
lame.
David Chang would go against Trader Joe's, bro. You would catch those hands so fast.
Yeah, bro, that's
Actually,
weak.
1v1 me right now, cuz.
My man's ready to cook your ass off, man.
Yeah, straight up, bro.
Dang, that's wild though. That shook up like the culinary, following of like, cause I saw like one of the homies posted, and then your brother posted, and then you talked about it. I'm just like, dang, that's
I was
wild.
just not down for that shit,
So
man.
like, people that come out with their own rendition of like sriracha, are they gonna get played by homie from
Nah,
Cali, the original
that
sriracha
guy
man?
is not gonna let them. Not
Yeah,
gonna even. First off, you got to compete against the big dog, the people that monopolize it.
yeah,
People are gonna go ahead and make their own sriracha or make their own chili
hmm
crunch, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna tell everyone else that's closed shop,
yeah.
bro. Come on, man. You're
Chill with the chili crunch shit.
yeah. You about to get crunched on.
That's like
Pause.
that's that's like someone saying I coined the California roll, the generic sushi, and you
Fake
can't.
crab,
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
avocado,
no, it's
rice.
mine. All of y'all stop making this.
Dude, seriously.
I guess, man. Loosely, that's what I feel like. That's whack.
Yeah, we wanted to bring up this new segment
Hmm.
called Childish to
Hmm.
relive and paint the picture of how we thought Filipino parties have even became one of the S tiers.
Yeah.
They are definitely in the S tier of parties, man. We wanted to paint the picture. Go ahead, Reno.
Okay, so it's like 1997, 98, 99, and you are invited to a family party, or you guys are the hosts of the party. It's your
Yeah,
dad's birthday, your mom's birthday, your sister's, whatever, your brother. And so we pull up. There's like, I don't know, man, probably like 18 cars outside your house, parked everywhere.
Toyotas,
Toyotas,
Hondas,
yeah, you know what it is. You know
Lexuses.
the
You know,
vibe. So it's like all those are out there. People coming in and out. Garage is open, right, with the fluorescent light, and there's like the smoke is coming out from all the Marlboro cigarettes, right? It's like this old mahjong table that has all their like snacks. That's holding their beers, the ashtrays, and then there is a Filipino dad who is with a guitar in hand, strap over the shoulder, playing. Um, Everyone's laughing, singing, talking. Conversations are being had around there in separate. And then you open the front door, and then there's like a plethora of just shoes, slippers, wedges from the moms, and then this aroma of just Filipino food being heated up
wow.
on the what are those called? The heating plates with the
Catering plate,
yeah, the
catering
catering
platters,
tray, yeah, of like all your favorite Filipino dishes. There's like the section for Filipino desserts.
the
There's a cake,
fruits,
fruits, yeah, the leche flan, like all that stuff. And then you got this gang of tables. Like the hardest table you'll ever meet is like the moms and the aunts.
Chestnut Queens.
Chess, yeah, the checks miss. So there's them, and then there's this gang of kids, man, just running around like it's recess, touching everything, breaking things, fighting, crying, laughing, playing Super Nintendo.
Running around, talent show,
Yes, talent show showing. You're meeting new kids that you don't even know because these are
show
your.
and tell.
And it's just always that awkward feeling. I was asking him if he's ever gone to Filipino parties, and you're like forced to make friends with these new kids, and you're just kind of like, do you like Super Nintendo? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or do you play with Power Rangers?
What you up to, man?
Yeah, where do you go to school? Oh, my school's better than yours. And you're just
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like,
That was way before social media
oh,
too,
there
bro.
was
So
no social media.
it was so hard to even like identify with people
Yeah.
like that.
You had to play tag, freeze tag, red
Yeah.
light. You had to, I used to go and be like, yo, that girl's cute. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You had a
Oh,
crush on.
who's that? That's your cousin,
Oh,
dog. Wallahi, you are no, I'm
brother.
kidding. Nah, bro. But to piggyback on that,
Yeah.
especially at the time the Manny Pacquiao parties, bro,
Yeah, that was
before he
later.
retired.
Yeah.
My God, dude, this guy
The,
was the
the,
cultivator of parties
yeah.
that just happened on our side of the family, man, or side of the country, bro. Like
Hmm.
to even have crime go extinct when you're fighting, bro.
Yeah. Like
Who
everything
is this
stops.
guy, dude?
The bad guy stopped to watch him fight, like,
Bro, I just remember the type of shit that we experienced when he was just fighting, man. There's so many like oohs and ahs and like
screams,
yeah,
bro. Like the moms would be like, ah, Like they
everyone
wouldn't
had.
want to
Oh
watch.
my god, they would be watching, just
Yeah,
screaming
dude.
before he would even fight, bro. And then
Yeah.
like the biggest part, man, was just like being able to go home after that night of like
Yeah.
the dub of like Manny
Just
Pacquiao.
celebrate. You were proud,
Yeah,
bro.
like
Like,
damn, I remember, bro. This is a random story, bro. Prom night,
hmm
senior year, I was up for the running, right?
oh shit.
I won
Prom king?
prom king.
What,
Not a
dude?
flex,
Yeah.
but also the girl that won too was Filipino too. She was a Filipino. So
Dang.
like, and then that fight, he was fighting Joshua Clottey in Dallas.
Uh huh.
He won, right? I was
Oh,
like, oh,
so
Filipinos, we up.
yeah.
That's why I remember saying that shit.
Dang.
That was a random story, but yeah.
No, that's tight, man. I was actually in the running for best dressed in college, bro. I mean, college in high school, dog.
You won, huh?
Nah, guess who I lost to, bro?
Who?
It's this kid I went to elementary, middle school, and high school with. His name was Brandon. Brandon. You know why he won, bro?
Why?
From middle school to high school, right? 7 years straight. He wore white t-shirt, white tennis shorts, white socks, and white shoes.
Was he joking?
That was just his thing. He just wore it consistently all the way through.
What?
And he beat me because everyone was like, "Oh, he's been the most consistent." I was like, "Okay."
Is it about consistency or is it about
Fly, you know
being
what I'm
able
saying? Like
being able to be
I
sporadic and
switched
just
up my
change up?
style, bro, like all the time. My senior year, I stopped caring about streetwear, and I was like more into like wearing like my dad's old like dope, you know, freaking jackets. And
Yeah.
I was just a lost soul, but I was putting it together through my expressions of like clothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was so bummed out when I lost, but I was just like, it's cool, I get it. Like at least I know him. You know what I mean? So shout out to him. Again, my bad for stealing your Japanese Togepi Pokemon card. I'll never live that down. If I find one, bro, I'll mail it to you because I feel bad. Like we talked about it
Yeah.
later on in life, and he commented one time after not having talked for like years, was like, "You remember when you stole my?" I was like, "Dang, I did steal it. I'm so sorry,
That
bro.
dug deep, bro.
I don't know what the heck I was thinking, bro. Like you're a friend and shit, and I stole your freaking Pokemon card. That's dumb." Yeah, but I guess it was because you beat me, or maybe you beat me because later on in life
Damn. Oh
he told the
shit.
judges like,
Karma.
"Yo, he stole my card, the Japanese version too."
Damn.
Well, yeah, my bad, Brandon.
Yeah. Talking about school, man.
What's up?
That's we were talking about like how we were able to like
Survive?
survive, but also you asked me this earlier, like how do you feel about people that go and pursue school after school,
Oh
go
yeah,
to
like
college, like
straight,
straight after? Like what was how did you put it?
just like how to ask you, or
Yeah, how
just it
did
was
you
just
ask
like,
me?
what do you feel about just continuing education right after like jumping straight into college right after high school? Like, do you feel like it's important to take a break, or do you think it's important to just jump straight in? Like continuing to just take like your summer off and then boom, you're like registered for college.
Man, bro, I remember my like girlfriend at the time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
She was
Jeez.
like she was like, "Yo, are you going to go to college?"
Yeah.
And then like damn. Come here, Turbo.
Tap dancer, man. Yeah. I don't know, bro. For me, I think I needed to take a break. I tried to go in like that semester right after or whatever, the summer. But I feel like my learning style and my experience and my distractions and everything that I was into kind of like led to me taking like a break, man, cuz I was going through a lot too with my family. So it
Yeah.
was just like taking care of my dad and stuff. So jumping straight into, I just had a lot of, I was being pulled in different directions, all while still trying to be like a normal college attendee.
Mm.
So what about you? You went straight to university,
I
or
actually went straight to Sanjak
yeah,
Community College first. I did my like 60 hours or like
basics?
yeah, 15, yeah, 60 hours and then like was able to get my basics in before I transferred to Texas State.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no regrets, man. I actually love the experience from community college, like that small class setting or that small classroom setting,
Mm-hmm.
very like professor driven,
Yeah.
whereas like before it was kind of like it was hard to even ask for these like
Mm-hmm. Just push them, bro. Push them down, turbo.
it was hard to even like ask the professor some questions
Mm-hmm.
besides like being there for his like after hours type
Mhm.
shit or her after hours, my office hours. I forgot what it was, bro.
Yeah.
And I think if you're really driven for the occupation and you know exactly what you want,
Mhm.
I say go and follow up right after high school
Yeah.
because there's
Keep
like
that
a
momentum
yeah,
going.
go get keep that momentum going. You know, you have like a accumulation of knowledge based from like middle school and high school that you can carry on with from those years, and then like building on that with your basics and like your major classes. Like I would definitely recommend it. But for
Mhm.
those people that don't know what they're doing, take some time off. You know, like travel a little bit. You might find somebody doing what they want to do
Yeah.
and might be doing something. You might be inspired from it. You
Yeah.
know, you could be doing some trade work. A
Mhm.
lot of the times, like people that are like welding or even doing some HVAC shit
Yeah.
could be like really like fortunate enough to even, you know,
Like
get
prosper
them,
for
yeah,
yeah.
prosper, get them bills paid,
Heck yeah,
plus
dude.
some more, bro. Like if you're doing some trade work and you're doing class act shit, bro, you literally
You got
you
both.
getting that
Yeah.
money, man.
Yeah. No, I feel that, man. That's like one of the things that I think that is super important is like don't feel some type of way about like the industry that you're working for or working in. Like if it's your lane and you're doing well at it and it's profitable for you, just because it's not the typical route of like, you know, you're not a doctor, you're not a PT, you're not a, and no disrespect to any of those people that do anything, like anything in the medical field, engineering, all that stuff. Like, yo, take pride in your work, like as a tradesman, whether you're an inspector, home inspector, a painter, you know, journeyman, like whatever, man, welders, HVAC. I think that like the world is going to need you more because there's a decline in people that are taking those like positions as
Yeah,
occupation.
ain't no AI for that, bro.
No, there's not, man.
Like people that are doing those hands-on jobs, you
Yeah,
can't get replaced, man. Like you got to understand that everyone has a role for something,
yeah.
and you can't just undermine the fact that you might not be doing the job per se
Hmm.
or the one that is more highly rathered for like
Yeah, like
being
roofing, bro.
yeah,
Like
roofing would be so dope,
Like
man.
if you have a company or you start a roofing business with like really good loyal workers, bro, like yeah, man. I've met some roofers and they do well, you know?
Or
It's
like
like
foundation, bro.
heck
People that do
yeah.
those
Them
foundation.
older homes,
Oh
bro.
my god. How do you wait? How do you even redo like
Dude, it's
foundation?
wild. So they dig a hole in your slab. So where they find where your weak point is or where it's shifted and where the foundation is no longer, they will literally it sucks because if you get your floors done, unfortunately,
Yeah, you just got to
you
redo it,
just
right?
gotta redo it.
Okay.
So like they
But
dig
you
a hole.
sign up for that. You sign
Yeah,
up for that.
yeah,
If you get your foundation, it's just like in life, bro.
yeah. You got to redo your
Hey,
foundation,
if you
bro.
gotta redo your
It's
foundation in
okay.
life, man,
It's
it's
okay.
okay.
You'll
You
have a
can get them wood. You can get that wood done again.
yeah, 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 man. They go in, dig a hole. Sometimes it's big enough for someone to go in there, bro. They tunnel the way through, and they'll put like there's different stuff. There's like these foam ones. There's these pillars, solid cement blocks, and
Yeah.
like cylinders that they put, and then they wedge up the house, bro. It's crazy,
Wow,
man.
I did not know that. I just thought it was just like, yo, it's done for. You gotta turn out the house, fucking redo it.
Yeah, nah, man. It's crazy.
You know, what I was thinking, bro.
What's up?
What? Speaking of like, this is so crazy because it's just about foundation and shit. But like,
Hmm.
what would be some places? What would be a place you'd move to outside of like Houston and
Mm.
Texas in general? Like, what would be a place you'd move to?
Bro,
Like
yeah.
everything set aside.
Set aside like
Maybe
money wise and stuff.
yeah, everything money wise, you would still keep the same occupation.
Yeah,
Like,
probably,
what would you do, or where would you
man.
go?
I'd probably try Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah, I would try Vegas. It's close enough to the West Coast, but they say like as far as well, I guess we're not talking about money, but like cost of living and lifestyle is similar to like Texas with the heat. You know,
Yeah,
obviously it's
but
definitely
it's
hotter,
drier heat.
drier heat. Yeah,
I actually like drier heat than I
then
do
humidity.
humid. Oh
Yeah,
my
bro,
god,
for
bro!
sure, man. There or like maybe Pacific Northwest or something.
Hell yeah, dude!
Check it out because I've never been that far Pacific
Hell
Northwest.
yeah, dude!
Yeah, bro. No, but
Nah,
so
that's San Diego vibes right there. I'm talking
yeah,
about, man. Seattle would be so dope to live in, bro.
yeah.
I really like how gloomy it is
Do
there.
you?
Yeah, and like it's like from Bay up, Bay North.
Yeah.
I like how gloomy it is.
I
I
need
love
the
how
sun
gray it
though.
is.
I need the sun, bro.
But that's why, like, when you have those sunny
You
days,
appreciate it more,
yeah,
right? Yeah, that's
that's
what I
what I
love.
remember. My homies that were living out there, they're like, bro, when you get a sunny day, bro, you're just so happy.
I don't know how true this is, but a long time ago, someone told me like they had like the highest sales in convertibles at one point because, like, when people, I don't know how true this. I need to look this up to verify, but like they had like the highest sales in convertibles for when days it was like really nice. Like people would go drop top, top down.
Wow.
But that could be a myth. I don't know.
I'm about to fact check your
Yeah,
ass
that
right
was
now,
news that
man.
was told to me many years ago, and I was like, you know what? I believe you. There was no factual Google check back then, bro.
I really like the Pacific Northwest. Like
Hmm.
New York is it's too hustle bustle.
Yeah, man.
I'm thinking maybe if I were okay outside of metropolitan
Yeah.
area, like Wyoming would be dope, bro.
For nature and stuff.
Nature and shit.
North Dakota.
No, I'm good on North Dakota, bro.
North Dakota.
Yeah, I think
Soda.
I'd rather stay in good old Texas and
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
North
for sure.
Dakota.
Now Wyoming is like scenic, and I feel like a lot of people go out there to like reset, like
And
mentally.
Montana.
Montana,
Oh yeah,
you know
that'd be a
that
dope one.
Yeezy shit,
Yeah,
like just out there buying property.
yeah, I want to do that, man. Just
Yeah.
give up on that. But I don't know, man. The only reason that would kind of stop me from doing that was
Hmm.
like I don't want to live in a state that doesn't have HEB, bro.
Oh yeah, that's tough,
That's a
man.
tough one. I remember on the Houston suburb that they were like, I just love HEB, and I'm just gonna
Hmm.
be so sad. I'm gonna move away. That's what they say.
Dang, that's
They
true,
gotta
bro.
like settle for Ralphs and shit, like
Yeah,
the
Stater
fucking
Brothers
yeah.
and like fries. Yeah. No, I think that or like yeah, Pacific Northwest would be tight. I'm not an East Coast guy. Like I don't have anything like against it. I just don't think I can keep up with that hustle bustle, that kind of grimy depiction that I feel that I would see when I imagine New York. Even like some homies that I met, I can't say homies, they're just people that I met this weekend. They were doing a nurse contract, boyfriend and girlfriend, bro, straight up from New Jersey, like Hoboken or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's where she said she was from, and they were doing. They're unfortunately they met all of us, like me and the homies, and they're going back or they're leaving. Their contract ends this Friday, so they picked up a contract in Phoenix, I
Oh,
think.
Phoenix would be dope, bro.
Yeah, so they're doing another 3 months in Phoenix, but they're from Jersey and they
So they're
drove
traveling
travel
nurses.
nurses or travel PT. Sorry,
Oh, damn.
yeah, travel
That's an
PT
occupation right there,
from
bro.
Jersey, bro. And he told me, "You ever been to the East Coast?" I said, "No." He's like, it's kind of trash. I was like, "For real?" He's like, "And I'm from there, grew up there, my family." He's like, after coming to Texas and Houston, he's like, "Dog, I want to move here." And his girl was like, "Nah," but she's Vietnamese,
Yeah.
and she was like, "The food," and he said, "The food here is amazing. The people are nice. The cost is like no state income
That's
tax."
true, bro.
So they really liked it. He's like, "Bro, I would move here. Like, I want to finish our contract, but they're young, right? Like, no kids. They're not married. So they were like, it's tight to be able to get up and leave." But he was like, "Houston has a spot for me. Like, I want to move there." And she was just like, "No, my family's in Jersey." But he was like, "Dude, it's so tight in Texas." I was like, it's cool to see that, the perspective again from somebody who's not been here, but they've only been
Yeah.
here 3 months. And they said, impeccable, like Bel Air. They were so
Hell
happy
yeah.
about. They're like, "Where would you
That's like a
go?"
mecca, bro.
They were like, "Where do you go?" And I was like, it's so hard for me, but this is more of a question for you. But whenever they asked me, I was like, "Do y'all have dim sum?" They're like, "We haven't had it." I'm like, "Well, then where would you tell us?" I just straight up said Crown, Golden, Ocean Palace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, just
those are
hit
good
those up
options.
and you'll be all right. Like,
And Funk's is open again, but I haven't been
yeah,
to Funk's in so long.
dude, probably like over 5 years since I've been
Yeah.
to phones. They were closed for 2 years. I hadn't been
Hmm.
there in like
Man,
shit.
I don't know where I would move, bro. I think I would move in Southeast Asia.
Yeah,
Right?
that'd be
I'm good
tight.
on Europe. I'm good on Europe, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not down with
Euro
that
and
shit,
stuff.
man.
Yeah,
But I am down for Southeast Asia,
Canada,
even Singapore. Oh, bro, I would love Canada, bro. I fuck with Toronto heavy, dude.
dude. I
I
think
even went to Banff.
yeah. I was about to
That
say,
shit
Bam.
was so crazy, man. It was like I thought El Nido was the seventh wonder. I think Banff might be the seventh wonder of the
Dang.
world, bro.
I've never stepped foot in Canada, so I don't
You
know.
should go, bro. We should go, man, on some
Yeah.
sounds good, on our first sounds good check. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if you have any listeners from Canada, man, that y'all want to link up with, or y'all want to link up with us if we ever make that trip,
Yeah, Toronto, we in there.
T dot, let's go.
But also, for anyone listening, we
Hmm.
brought up the Filipino parties. We brought up why we are so like accustomed to them and why they are like to our liking. Yeah, it might be a little biased, but at the same time, we want to throw a party. We want to throw a sounds good party, food, music,
Yeah.
and we're gonna make it happen, man.
No, for sure.
In the future,
Yeah.
when
We'll
we up there,
we'll do it at 93 till or something.
yeah, we'll do that at a big
Just be
party.
like, yo. It's a Filipino
They've had a
house
couple too.
party, but that was like the cracker nuts and stuff
Yeah,
like that. But I would be down to do like dude, like it has to be done in the theme,
yeah.
like you know what I mean. Like it would be so
Shoot, that'd be
funny.
so dope if like you're
Dressed
able
like
to like, nah, everyone would have to be taking their shoes off type
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Take off your shoes.
Except the kitchen, you can't take your
Yeah,
shoes
yeah.
off in the kitchen. That's unsanitary.
Man, bro, that'd be tight. You just order a bunch of catering.
Yeah,
Big.
they'll be down
What
because
would it
they
be, bro? What are the foods?
all the
Palabok,
palabok,
bistec,
Filipino spaghetti.
curry curry.
Yeah,
Um, obviously
leche
rice.
flan.
Leche flan, puto, no,
Yeah,
ube.
mango float.
Yeah,
I fuck with mango float heavy, bro.
dude. What else? Obviously pancit and stuff like that.
Uh, brazos de Mercedes.
Dang, some sans rival
Oh, bro, sounds revolved,
on the
dog.
dessert side, you know.
Yeah,
And what's that orange thing, cochinta,
yeah, cochinta.
with the coconut?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit
yeah.
goes hard,
My
bro.
mom used to do palitao.
Oh,
You know the coconut rice flour and then it's
yeah,
just sugar, sesame seeds.
yeah, I like that. And they fry it.
Yeah, they cook it and then they fry the sesame seeds so it gets that burnt.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're gonna do a Filipino themed party, just in essence
yeah, we
of
were talking about that. It's just like,
yeah,
yo, imagine having the sounds good party, bro. That
yeah.
shit.
We'll rent a share space,
Yeah,
and we'll call it a theme like fiesta,
fiesta.
fiesta de Pinoy.
Nah, fiesta just sound good. How do you say
Yeah,
sounds good in Tagalog?
man,
Fuck, I can't even think about it right
good sounds.
now. SG, SG.
Wow. No, but yeah, that's tight, man. So don't steal our theme, man. If you do, give us props. Like, yo, I heard about this party. It's like in essence of true Filipino celebration of coming and becoming like a community amongst people that traveled from the Philippines and settled into either the East Coast, West Coast, or in Texas. So
That is
yeah,
us right there, guys.
yeah, that's
Give a
tight.
quick shout out to us, man.
Yeah, man, that'd be dope.
Different place, so you would pick Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, I'll try it out.
Yeah, I
Or
probably
Vegas.
do. If yeah, in the states, yeah, in the Northern America,
Yeah,
that would be dope, man. I mean, all those places: Mexico City, Toronto,
Shato.
Seattle. If
Yeah.
but with money on hand,
Oh
like
yeah,
what kind of if money on hand, you would live in this certain place, but what would be your dream occupation in those certain places if you had to pick?
man. I would just be a business owner.
Business owner,
Maybe,
right?
maybe, yeah, yeah.
Make your own schedule.
Yeah, or some kind of trade where it's like I'm still running, you know, like a crazy landscaping business, like a very successful
Bruh.
landscaping business.
Imagine the like landscaping business in like those like scenic ass areas like we were
Yeah,
saying, like Wyoming or Montana, bro.
that's like funded by the state, like
Right?
to
They
keep
you
it
you can't
beautiful.
even touch it,
Yeah,
right?
you can't. I don't think so.
I don't even know how that works, but I'm pretty sure you can't touch it. You gotta let nature work it.
Yeah, yeah,
Let them cook.
yeah. Let the
Let
nature,
her cook.
let Mother Nature let her cook. Oh man. Speaking of, man, we are heading into the hotter seasons of Sounds Good's hometown. So you already know we're getting in our layers and just the last of it. Pretty soon we're gonna be wearing crop top mesh jerseys and Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, we're about to be all cropped up, the tattoos showing,
Yeah, man.
bosoms out.
But
But bosoms is out. Bosoms is out.
yeah, man. Speaking of tattoos, dog, let's go ahead and let them know, man. We wanted to talk about we call this segment
Yeah,
something
yes or
art.
no.
You know,
Yes or no.
yes or no art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The dumbest tattoo that you feel like you have.
The dumbest
Yeah,
tattoo.
like you just like, why did I do this?
I think my dumbest tattoo would probably be like my back tattoo that says Mabuhay with an infinity sign. I thought it was so deep at like 17, 18. I was like, yeah,
Damn.
live forever on some. And then I was like, and it kind of was like, it was like, it kind of made a callus, not a callus, but it
No,
was like a,
keloid.
yeah, it
It
was
was
like,
too deep.
it was too deep and it was like, it kind of thickened out.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It was like, oh God. But I
Yeah.
mean, that was probably it. What would be your least favorite or
Man,
least
I mean, I have two, bro. I mean, I got Southwest tatted on the backs of my my triceps.
fire?
Like on one side is South and on the other side is West. So if my arms were down, you would read it. But that's kind of dumb. I mean, it was tight at the time. I was like, yeah,
You still got
Southwest.
it?
Yeah, yeah. But like I thought about like God forbid, and I never want to get locked up or anything. But that's on some. I feel like on some grounds to get tested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like yo, you got Southwest tatted on you. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school, bro. I was just like super Southwest pride or whatever. I'll probably get it covered up, real talk. And that's not me correction. That is not me turning my back on the Southwest, you know, but it's just I just get it covered up with something tighter, or just block it out, put some over it, and then get it redone like in a better way. But that and like my initials,
Mm,
yeah, bro. I have so many tattoo stories, man.
questionable.
Yes, bro.
What would be your first face tattoo if you had to pick one?
Oh, bro, I never got
Serious question
serious
though.
question. I never got my barber commemorative tattoo. A lot of barbers will do it. They'll do barber
Oh
pole,
yeah,
straight
okay.
razor. I would do a straight razor. I probably would do it behind my ear though. Like
Oh,
if
that's
it's
fire
as far as
though.
face, I don't want to do anything from like the ear forward, so
Yeah.
everything back. So I would do my head, back and my neck like that.
Yeah, I like the skull tattoo.
Yeah,
Like the
bro.
skull tattoos are dope as fuck to
Yeah,
me.
man. So I do that, man. Like right, a razor blade, right? Like a straight razor behind
Yeah.
the ear. But I used to be like, yeah, I get it something here, but then I just thought, I was like, as I age, I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, that's just not a good look for me, man. Just
Yeah.
everywhere else.
I want to get a leg sleeve done,
Oh
bro.
hell yeah, dude.
But I don't know, face tattoo if I had to pick a serious one, bro.
What would you get?
I,
A chef's knife, right
probably
above.
probably like a chef like a probably like a Nakiri, bro.
What's that?
It's like a certain blade,
Oh, okay.
certain cut blade, but it just
All right. I got the perfect dude, bro. He does small bangers right now, but he does big stuff. But he's just starting out. He's been putting in the work.
I
Um,
need to like be set in my life to
I
be
know,
able to do
bro.
that shit.
That's how I feel. It's
Cause
like,
I'm good. Like if you literally look at me, you'd be like, "Oh, this guy has no
yeah,
tattoos right
yeah,
now, sleeve
exactly.
on." I remember one time when one of the tattoo artists was like, "Hey, can I extend to your hand?" I was like, "Nah, bro, not right
Damn.
now."
Yeah, the closest I get to is the wrist right above the bone.
Yeah,
But I always thought like, man, I'm solidifying my career as a barber. I don't
yeah,
care.
you're good.
But then it was just like sometimes I'm like, man, if for some forsaken reason my career path shifts, and then I know now it's not like a big thing. They're like,
Yeah,
tattoos doesn't dictate whether you're a good employer or not. It's you and your work ethic or whatever. But like if I was to get it, I'd feel bad if they're like, yo, man, we just can't put you up at the front because customer facing, they're just kind of like,
yeah, that's
I'm just
true.
like,
That's
bro,
true.
I'm
But
like,
why is it like that? Why
I
is
don't
there
know.
always such a prejudice? I think it's changing though,
No, it
man.
is big time.
That's
It's
like so
shifted.
beneficial to us with tattoos or people that have like
In the
corporate
past, yeah.
corporate experience that have like even I know some people with corporate experience that have their hands tattoos.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's just a matter of like if the company's progressive or not, I feel like.
Yeah. And how well they're doing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I don't know, man. What would be your favorite tattoo you feel like?
Man, there was this time I was going through some shit and I got this guy, he's Vietnamese dude, he did a tattoo of me and it was of like this lady's face. It almost looked like Amy Winehouse but with like a mask. And it was during this time where I was just going through some stuff and it was about like the significance of it was like beauty is fleeting,
Mm.
and I forget the extended version of it, but it was just like everything beautiful fades, and then something is reborn or
Beauty
whatever.
is temporary in a
Yeah,
sense.
exactly. It's just it has a cycle,
Yeah.
and so I got that, and then the other one was just like my sisters and my mom, like significance of three flowers.
Oh.
So yeah, that's it, man. What about you?
I probably would pick my Aswang tattoo I got done by Pia.
Yeah.
And then I probably pick like
Does she still tattoo you?
she does, but she doesn't do red colors anymore. She used to do black and red, but she
Yeah.
only does black now.
Oh, I want to peep her
Yeah,
IG
check
or
her out.
something. Yeah.
Her shit is hot, dude.
Shout
She
out to
has like
Pia.
certain yeah. Hey Pia, but I just I don't know that one or
I'm gonna get sounds good somewhere on me, bro.
SG. I'll probably
Just
play
real
it on.
small.
I want to do it on my freaking ear, bro. Imagine it right behind your ear.
Yeah,
It only
that'd be
makes
tight.
sense to be behind your
Yeah,
ear or in
there you
your
go. That's tight.
ear.
But the first person to get a sounds good tattoo and you get it, you get unlimited streams from us. No.
Yeah, unlimited merch. Merch is coming.
Yeah, so we are working on some stuff, man. Just some merch is always fun,
Yeah, for friends and
just friends.
it's for
Just
us too.
it's
Like
for us. Yeah,
we want to rock that shit.
yeah, man.
We shouldn't be having to rock like if we're not getting sponsored by it, we shouldn't have to be like
Yo,
supporting anyone that's like,
yeah. Speaking of sponsorships,
oh god.
we have a quick story, man. So, there was a certain company that I use for like beauty care, men's care product, and I reached out to them because I was like, "Yo, this is tight. I really believe in this product, and like I want to put other people on." And so I reached out, and they're like, "Yeah, yeah, we do, podcast sponsorships and stuff. Can you just give us more of like your infrastructure, your target audience, and like your numbers that you guys do?" And so I gave her this whole email back, and we were super excited. And then she hits me back with like, we really appreciate y'all's interest, but we currently only sponsor podcasts that are doing numbers in the thousands. And we were just like, you're gonna eat those words, lady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Regret.
but it's
You
cool.
will live in regret. Whoever
Yeah,
answered that question, do you remember the name of that person?
yeah, I do.
They're going
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Olivia, if you hear this, that was in the
Olivia,
email.
you ain't Rodrigo.
Yeah, shout out to you. She's Filipino,
I don't know.
right?
She is, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There was a couple.
What is up with these half Asian,
I
half
know,
Filipinos,
man.
bro? That just so talented.
Bro, you're on that route. I'm Saint is gonna be on that route. So hopefully,
One of us, one shit, probably both of us is gonna come up with some crazy shit. Olivia Rodrigo, Bruno Mars, who
Mm.
else? Her,
Yeah, her, bro. Sweetie.
Sweetie, you're right. She
Yeah.
she puts down for the Filipinos.
Dude, my homies that did tour with her in like the Bay or whatever, it's tight because like when she gets on her show or after the show and she's closing out, this is like the smaller shows, I guess, or
Before or now?
like as she was like really,
Yeah.
you know, she'd be like, "All right, thank you," especially from the Bay because she's from the Bay, right? And something like that. And she'd be like, "Thank y'all, blah blah blah, I love y'all." She's like, "I gotta go." She's like, "My mom cooked adobo or sinigang in the
Oh,
back."
that's fire.
It's that's my homies told me that, and they were like, "Bro, the crowd in the Bay was just like, like it's dope."
Let me get some. Let me get a
Yeah,
plate.
man. So that's cool. Shout out to
Damn, we
them, man.
used to love that, like bringing them plates back from the house or from the
Yeah,
parties, bro.
yeah.
That was like a memory,
And to
man.
go
Bring your own Tupperware, bro.
Tupperware, like yeah, that's another thing that's associated with those house parties. Like you would be leaving with two, you know,
You're good for at least 3 days, bro.
foam plates with foil.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then something to hold the soup,
yeah.
whatever, the sinigang or something.
The Crocker brother. What's it about? The bro Crocker brother.
Crocker brother.
What's the fucking what's that
County
butter?
Crocker.
Your
Croc
county
County.
county crock, the freaking
It's like
margarine,
crack county.
oilless spread, the oil spread.
Yeah, bro. Vegetable oil spread.
But
The
it's
brown
Crocker, bro.
Tupperware
Yeah,
that was used for margarine
yeah.
would be used, or Cool Whip, or a pho container. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's godly, man.
Dang, I miss that, dude. I do miss going to Filipino
I
parties. Like,
really want to throw one soon, man.
yeah,
I'm hoping for like we can make it that themed.
yeah.
We're doing the like Jackie and I, or my wife and I, are planning on doing like a buyout for a restaurant. It would be sick
Mhm.
if we did that kind of theme, right?
Yeah, man.
But she's Mexican, so it's not even
Dude.
their parties are wild too, though.
Oh,
It's kind
heck
of so
yeah.
similar.
Very similar, man. I think if we,
Karaoke,
yeah,
just miss,
yeah,
garage.
it has to have the elements of what makes it it.
Yeah,
So you have to have gossip, you have to have guitar, cigarette smoke, food, karaoke,
little kids running.
and kids running around till 2 in the morning. And your parents had to put a paper towel tucked in the back of your
Yeah,
shirt because your
exactly.
ass was sweating, running around. You'd stop, get water, get juice, and you start playing again.
I remember this tita was like, "Wow, Anak, you're perspiring,"
Again.
and I was just like, "Damn." First off, what does perspiring mean? I was like 6 or 7. I was like, "You using some big ass words? You could
Hell
have just
yeah.
said sweating."
Dog, I remember one time we were at this Filipino party and I kicked my friend in the balls as a kid. I kicked him. And I just remember the fear and pain in his eyes. He grabbed his balls and he like dropped to his knees and he was like, ah. And they
Man,
made me go to his mom in the middle of her chismes. Like the moms are gossiping in the dining room and the party's going on. The kids made me go to his mom and say, I kicked him in the balls. And the mom was like, "Why did you do that? Blah, 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 don't do it." And I remember getting scolded as a kid from somebody else's Filipino mom was like really weird.
the worst
Like it was just like,
sometimes.
damn, I just got in trouble. You know what I mean? But that was my childhood, and it was we were childhood best friends. So
Let
it
me
was just
find
like,
out you were nut checking people in the
no, but I just remember kicking him, bro. Like, yeah, dude.
nut check. Whoosh. I'm like, God.
Yeah, I remember I asked you. So I know some of our viewers, obviously, a lot of them can relate to like going to these random Filipino parties and you don't know anybody.
Mm.
Like the kids don't know anybody, but your friends, your parents are friends.
Yeah,
And they're
obviously,
like,
right.
"Oh, go to the room. All the kids are there. They're playing, Super Nintendo. Or they're playing with the toys." Or there's like, if they were rich, they had like a toy,
Yeah.
upstairs in the foyer. They had like a toy room or whatever. So it's like, go upstairs, go upstairs. Your name, introduce yourself. And like all shy and stuff. And you're like, "My name's Rainier." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they'd be like, "Oh, do you like NBA Jam?"
Yeah.
And I didn't have a Super Nintendo yet, and I was just like, "Yeah." Like, "Do you play Street Fighter?" I'd be like, "Yeah." And then I remember the older kids were like, "All right, let's play Street Fighter."
You get whooped.
I got my ass beat, and then they were like, "Do you know how to play Street Fighter?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I didn't even have a Super
Fake
Nintendo.
it till you make
Yeah,
it, I
bro.
guess,
They're like,
bro.
You're not even pressing the right buttons," and I was just like, "Man,
Hey, but it was tight holding that
yeah,
controller for that first time.
yes,
It was
bro,
just like when you would pass your little cousins those fake control or the
yeah."
controllers and not plug it
Not plug
in,
it in, yeah.
or it wouldn't be like connected
It's like
via
one player,
wireless. Oh man, bro.
dog.
I remember doing that shit back in the day to like my little cousins, bro.
They thought they were
They
playing.
thought they were doing something, fam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you play. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's how I did Saint one time when I bought one of those retro gaming consoles that played your old NES games.
Yeah.
I was playing something and I was like, "You want to play?" He's like, "Yeah," and I just didn't plug it in. But he was like, "Oh man, I feel bad now because I'm like, I should have just let him play."
Hey, you took Saint to that little vending machine place, right? Or
Yeah,
the
man,
claw place?
the Claw Mania or
Yeah.
something like that. I feel like I'm late because everyone I told it to was like, "Oh yeah, we've been there. We took our kid." I was like, "Damn, I'm
Yeah.
late." But my homegirl took her kid there, and then she's like, "You should take Saint." And bro, I'll tell you this: if we might pull up there later today, I don't know, but it's not one of those where it's like super hard to win.
Okay.
Like if you just get the right angle and you get the clocks, like it's $5 for 5 coins, so it's a dollar a coin. I was down to the last one, bro, and the sadness in his eyes, it was real. He just put his head down. He was just like, "But I want one, Dad. You have to win. You have to win." I was like, "Shit." I was like, "One coin." I said, "Let's do it." One coin, got a thing, boom, hit it, and grabbed it. And the part that I kept losing on was that return.
Yeah.
When the clock comes back
Oh, it
up,
would just fall out.
falls out. I'm like,
Oh.
"Bitch." So I did it and it got it. And he was like, "Yeah, Daddy,
Yeah.
Daddy." And he just put his hand in. He's like, "I got Pikachu." I was like, tight.
That's how it lit. That sounds
Yes, bro.
lit,
Because
bro.
I'm tired of losing those in front of him. I
Yeah.
feel so bad. I'm like,
You gotta
dude.
practice, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta make yourself one, bro.
Yeah.
Just get buy one, bro. Hey, buy one of them claw machines.
Yeah,
What's
bro.
why is it so
Practice.
hard, bro?
So I heard from a homie that has a business and he has people, a company bring their machines in there. This should be common knowledge, but there is something in the machine or your program where you can adjust the level of sensitivity, the grasp of the claw, all that stuff is all
Okay.
you can just adjust it, bro. Because he was telling us that so that we wouldn't spend too
Yeah.
much money trying to win. You know what I'm saying? So he was just like, "I'm just giving y'all a heads up. Like, this is all adjusted. Like, you can finesse it." So, my bad if I'm like exposing claw industry secrets, but I think it should be common knowledge that yes. But the ones in Bel Air above Tiger Den, there's two of them, small, but there's two spots. I think it's worth it for kids.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
they
gotta
had
try that
they
then.
had cause figures in there. I'm sure they're like reps, but like all the cause
Yeah.
figurines, and there's like 18 tokens. So I'm guessing it's like $18. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's not bad
yeah, I'm
though.
like, can I just buy one, put it in my bathroom? You know
I
what I'm saying?
know.
Like, yeah, dog. I ain't no shame. First of all, ain't no shame in my game. I don't care if you paid $3,500 for your cause figure. That's tight. I'm glad you can do that. But if you're telling me I could buy one that looks like it for $18, I'm like, cool. I'll just take this one because I'm not about to drop.
What is it? Polyurethane or just rubber or
Yeah,
like
some sort of like
plastic?
resin,
Like
rubber. Yeah, yeah.
just because of the hey, you gotta pay for the design, but at the same time, I'm not trying to pay a dime for that design if it's gonna cost me like 3 months worth of rent or two
Yeah,
months worth of
bro.
rent or one
Shit.
month's of rent. Like that's some bullshit.
Maybe yeah. Nah, I feel that. Damn. What you want to say, man?
I just want to say
What's
thank
something?
y'all, bro. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like we wanted to talk about something that was pertaining to. This is how. Hey, when you when you trying to fill up that essay, yeah, I just want to say
Yeah,
that
that's
pertaining to the what.
yeah, like pertaining to my research
Yeah,
and based off of the factual evidence that was given, amongst
start
my
paraphrasing some
yeah,
shit.
bro. And your teacher's just reading that shit like, shut up, like zero,
Question mark.
bro,
Man, I used to love when my teachers used to be like, "Great job." I'd be like, "Yes."
dude. I got caught cheating on my. I took this class in high school, bro, because I wasn't smart enough for like the regular science, like the advanced sciences.
Yeah.
It was I don't know the name. Aqua. It was about the ocean,
Aquabi-
uh,
Aquabiology,
something like that. You know, like
marine biology. Sorry,
aquatic or
yeah,
some. Bro, there was this homegirl, man. She was real cool with me. She sat behind me. She would always give me answers. But my teacher was smart, Miss Jennings, and I remember she knew we were cheating. Like she knew my role was cheating. Dog, she didn't say nothing. Played it cool. Collected the scantrons. Got that whole back. It was aquatic science. That's what
yeah.
it was about fish and stuff in the ocean. Just that hoe just had a big fat zero. She just said, "See me after." She was like, "Raniel, I'm really disappointed in you. I know you're better than this, and I'm gonna give you a chance to retake this test. But I know what you were doing. But you have to pick a day to come in before the semester's over and retake your final individually with by yourself. You know, like yeah, bro. And I took it. And I got like a 70 something. You know what I'm
That's not
saying?
bad though,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
People, hey,
It was just laziness.
70 is good, man. You people are like like playing it playing it like you're not that good if you got a 70. First off, that's basic knowledge that you just covered up on that test.
Yeah.
30, you could finesse if you tried a little harder.
Didn't they say something about some sort of research about people who are more average scorers, like in the low B's and C's, were like better to have as
Overall,
workers or
yeah.
overall people than guys or people who got like straight A's?
Yeah, I feel like they're not as teachable sometimes most of the time
Yeah, that's true.
cuz they're like
They're like, I'm capped. Like, what
yeah.
are you trying to teach me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
seriously.
learned. I'm look at my scores. I'm
Bro,
good.
I don't know how many times I remember just like, bro, this is fucked up, man. I remember one of my tests,
Mm-hmm.
it was like a final, and I
Mm.
just wrote about my high school life instead of like the actual prompt.
Yeah, yeah.
And the teacher didn't say anything to me ever again.
Damn.
I was like, damn,
Let me tell
that
you
story
though.
was lit though, I guess.
Yeah, the standardized writing test too
Yeah, one
at
of
the
those
end of the
stand.
year.
I think, bro, this is the most messed up part. I think it was an AP bio class. I was in
Uh,
AP bio class,
dang.
bro, but I failed it. I
Yeah.
failed that test, obviously, because I didn't I didn't do the prompt for it.
Um, I even got so desperate, bro, in because I was not good in math, like algebra, geometry, like the foundation for me, and I believe that math is like foundational.
Yeah.
Like if you don't carry that foundation like strong enough, um, I got so desperate, bro, that I did the whole chapstick on the side of the scantron.
Oh, okay, that's
Like
not bad.
they were like, "Do it, dog!" Like everyone's doing it. You can. I'm like, "Is this gonna?" It didn't work. Like maybe back in the day, like in the '90s, you know, the '80s, maybe that was a real theory. I don't know. I'm gonna look up on YouTube of people proving these theories to see if it'll run. Because they said if you put, I remember chapstick on the scantron that has hash marks, you would get like a perfect score or some shit.
I never heard about that.
Really,
No.
bro? Yeah, chapstick on the
Damn,
side, bro. I
you
was
were
like,
desperate, fam.
bro, I didn't want to because I was playing football.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I remember my teacher, bro. She would post at the end of the day. You could see what you got on your final because they would post it by your not your name, obviously, because they don't want
Oh,
people
the ID.
the ID number. And I told her I was like, I can't fail. I have to play. It's like the last game. It was like freshman year. It was like we were doing really well too. We were going, I think so, some shit like that. And I was just like, I have to play. It's like the last.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, Raniel, like you failed that test. You know, it was
Damn.
algebra. But dude, when I went to go check my score, like my final grade for that report card or whatever, or what I got in that class, 70, bro.
Let's
I was
go.
like, dog, I got to play, and I remember her, bro. She liked me because I was funny, you know, and I was cool. That was my way of getting through school.
Yeah.
I had to be humorous. I was likable by the teachers in my class. I was never a troublemaker, you know. I
Yeah.
didn't like cause nothing, but
You
like,
can't be a troublemaker when your parents are always working, bro. It's the
yeah, that's how you get into real trouble,
yeah,
bro. Like for
seriously.
real. Yeah, man. So like being the humorous kid, the one that was funny, crack jokes back at the teacher, and they would dish it back out. I think that's tight. I wanted to be a teacher, bro, at one point in my life.
Me too, bro. I
Yeah.
still be contemplating about that shit.
It's not like the most. It's fulfilling in other manners, but I
But
feel
I don't
like
know if I want to deal with all those
no
parents
now
and kids,
the
bro.
kids now I don't want to deal with them
Damn.
because it's like there's the level of disrespect, bro, is so high. Like the kids think that they know everything.
But if you had to pick a grade, what grade would you pick?
Um, I wanted to do art,
Yeah.
you know, like as an art teacher. Like freshman year,
Yeah, I think high school would be
high school would
cool.
be tight because it's like
High school, middle
coming of
school, but
age.
then like also like hygiene, bro. Like as an elementary kid, oh, I'm not dealing with no hygiene.
You get sick all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Oh, dude, hell no.
Yeah, man. That's what Saint's doctor said. They're like, hey, just know that welcome to the life of for the next 10 years at least of your kid going to school, coming back with a sick, something, a bug, then you get it, then you get, you know what I mean? The whole house gets it. And I was just like, dang. She's like, kids just don't practice. They don't have good hygiene, like hand hygiene,
One of my homies was like planning on making their kids homeschooled.
because of like, yeah.
Yeah, but also because like they really did well when they were during COVID,
Oh,
like the
okay.
kids.
That's good. I always wondered because there was that stigma of homeschooled kids. Like they're
Yeah, it used to be
weird.
kind of weird,
They're not socialized. They act weird. They don't know how to be around other kids.
but now it's kind
Now
of the
it's
same
different,
now.
yeah. Because they were, I feel like learning from a textbook or a packet was tough,
Yeah.
right? Now it's like online. There's videos. There's live teachers. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I think there's like a better approach to it.
Wow, dude. I just
But I wouldn't trade my like public school or
nah, me either, bro. I
experiences,
wouldn't
bro.
even want to go to private school, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good on that. I like my public school shit. I remember going and doing that like my whole life was in public school, and
Hmm.
I didn't even, the craziest part of me was the craziest part was like thinking of people that did private universities.
Oh yeah.
Bro, first off, you putting on some stacks on that shit, man.
Yeah, man. That's a lot.
I'm
Private
good.
university
You got to take
per
like
year.
then you got to take college courses on religion.
Yeah, yeah.
We
That's
got some
crazy.
here too, like St. Thomas,
St. Thomas. That's the
HBU.
one that came to mind was St. Thomas. Yeah,
Yeah,
HBU.
but that's crazy, man. We're gonna end it with that, right?
Yeah.
We'll end it with the: do we want our kids to be going to school and being sick? Nah, we don't want our kids to be sick, man.
Yeah, but they gotta go to school,
They
man.
got to go to school.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, we just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. I know this was a little all over the topics and
Yeah.
whatnot, but peace out, y'all.
Peace.